Okay. They're nice and tall. I'm just going to start chanting secret syllable. So it's 3 ways, or 3 syllables, 3 aspects of it, which is ah, o, and mm. We're going to chant it 5 times. Take a big breath in. Ah. So today we're going to work, it's going to be like a little bit of a workshop-y type of feel. Try and get to a wall if you can at your home. If you can't do a wall, that's okay. I mean, you can still partake, but I'm going to recommend that you get to a wall because some of the stuff we're going to do has to do with the wall. So I'm going to square up my mat. And like I said, this is more of kind of a workshop-y stuff. If you're looking for like a regular class, you know, we have tons of classes on there. If you go to the playlist, you know, you can find a class that I'm sure will suit your needs this morning. But if you're looking to have a little fun at the wall and mess around a little bit, this is the place to be. So, first things first, we're going to look to open up our shoulders a little bit to get loose so we don't injure ourselves through this whole situation. So come into a warrior 1, right? A high warrior 1. And then you want to put your hand just behind your shoulder and then just lean in here. And you'll feel the shoulder, the chest open here. And as I get more comfortable with this, I can then come in a little more into my left leg. And as I do that, I'll feel more of a stretch through my chest and shoulder. Breathe nice and deep. On the exhale, let that hand just slide down the wall. And then we're going to do the other side. So I just switch my stance here. I come down into my warrior 1. My left hand now goes just behind my shoulder, where my shoulder would be. And then I actively push in and drop my elbow. And the more I lean into my front leg, the more I start to feel an opening through my chest. And then play around with dropping the elbow and dropping the shoulder blade. Let the hand just guide down the wall. Now, face the wall. Both palms are going to push on the wall. Start to walk the hands back. So now it's almost like I'm like in a downward dog, but I'm facing the wall. And then I let my head drop, and I feel my shoulder blades come together. Then put the weight into the heels and feel the activation through the back body. And I'm dropping my head through the window of my arms. Now come back up. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. If you're familiar with Turbo Dog, it's like I'm doing Turbo Dog now. So I squeeze my elbows towards one another, and I lower the forearms down, but I don't put them on the wall. I hover them. Now squeeze elbows towards one another. Let the neck relax. Now send the tush back, almost like you're coming into a downward dog, but keep that wrap of the shoulders, firing up the chest muscles. Two more breaths. On the exhale, let the forearms come down. Send the butt back and breathe. One more. Good. Come off of this. Now step up the left foot into warrior two. So my hips are open here. Interlace the hands behind the back and open up the chest. And then come down into your warrior two. Inhale, square the feet up. Now fold over the legs. Keep the hands interlaced behind you and draw them back above you. Hands to the sacrum, bend the knees and lift up. Now turn the right toes out. Come down into your warrior two. Open up the chest. Toes lift. Square the feet. Release the hands and bring the hands down. Fold over. Then here, heel toe the feet in a little bit and just start to go side to side. So I'm just going to start to open up my hips. Just side to side. If I want to straighten my left leg, I can straighten the left. And then when I go to the right, I go to the heel, straighten it. Come back to the center, fold over. Feel that those hamstrings start to open. Now with my hands on the floor, I want to separate my fingers as far as I can from one another. And I start to tip to my tippy toes and come back. Tip to my tippy toes, come back. Do that 5 more. I should feel my fingertips catch me. Two more. Good. Heel toe the feet in a little bit. Not so you're in like a downward dog legs, but like you're in a really wide downward dog. Now shift forward to plank. And then bring the left hand behind the back. So you're in a one-armed plank. Now switch it. So my feet are pretty wide. Switch it, and I want you to feel your hand. Feel your whole hand on the floor. 2 more. Good. Come down to the knees. Okay. Now that our upper body is warm and we've connected to our lower body too, to make sure we're not going to induce any kind of injury, let's find our way to our walls. Okay. So now, push back. So when you're on your wall, your feet are on the baseboard. So my heels come right up against the baseboard, and I push in. It just gives me a different feeling of downward dog to have my heels propped up like this. 3 more breaths here. On the exhale, come down to the knees. So watch me for a moment. Now the beauty of this is everybody can pretty much do a version of this. So don't be scared to try it. It can be kind of fun, especially if you're not used to kind of being creative with your body. This can be really, really fun. So watch me for a moment first. So I'm going to start with the most basic. I push back. Now I step up my left foot. And I'm just going to lift my right foot off the floor an inch, just like this. And then I put it back down. I lift, then I put it back down. Let's all do this 5 times. Push back, downward dog, heels on the baseboard. Step up, lift, put it down. Lift. Switch it. Right leg, lift. Good, come down to the knees. Take a moment and breathe. Now from here, if you need to stay with that one because this is super scary for you, you stay with that one. If you want to go to the next level, you're not going to touch down in between. You're going to hover it and send the leg up. So watch me do it. So I'm here. I go, watch my right leg. It's going to come down, And it's going to hover here and then go up and down, hover, back up and down. If that's too much for you, you're going to stick with the one we just did before, okay? So let's try. Push back. Left leg steps up first. Push it up. If you want, send it straight up. And then hover it. 4 more. Good, come down. Take a moment, breathe deep. Now we're going to do the other side. Down dog on the wall. Right leg, lift up the left. Come down, hover. Up. One more. Good, come down. Take a moment. A big breath in, big breath out. One more. Now, when I come up, I'm going to try and split my legs. And if that's too much, I stick with the one that I did just before. If that's too much and I like the first one, that's where I'm staying. Push it back. So if you want to watch me, watch me. So left leg first. I lift it, then I split it, and I reach it. See how far I can reach. Back, hover, lift, straight, then look to split it. Okay? One more big breath. For me, exhale, push back, down dog. Now left leg. Lift it straight up. Then look to split it. Down. Hover, lift back up. Split it. Hover. Lift, split. One more. Come down. Take a breath. So you can really feel this in the left leg as well. So the left leg is getting a crazy workout as well. Right side. Push back. Right leg comes up. Lift the leg straight in the air. Then reach it towards the opposite wall. Down. Hover. Lift. Keep going. Come down. Big breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Step up. And then widen your feet for a warrior 2. But keep the hands on the hips. Breathe deep into the belly. Two more breaths. Inhale, square the feet. Now the right toes point out, come down. Stay with the breathing deep into the belly. Inhale, square the feet. Heel, toe the feet together. And now we're going to move back to our wall situation. I'm going to kick up with my left leg, and I want my left leg just to try and touch the wall. Now that's going to be step one, okay? So we're going to do 5 of these on each side. So if you want to see it first, watch me. I push back here. I lift my left leg, and I just take a little hop. Now my heel may not get to the wall, but ideally I want my left heel to touch the wall. Okay, that's my goal in the very beginning. So let's all start there. Okay, so we're going to start. Push back, down dog. Left leg lifts, we're going to do 5. Kick up. 5. Now, even if you can get up, I just want you to practice touching your left heel to the wall just so gentle. One more. Good, come down. Okay, so why do I want to touch the heel so gentle? I want to touch the heel so gentle because if I'm in the middle of the room and my heel hits the wall like that, I just toppled over. So what I want is I want to kick up and I just want to touch the wall. Just gentle. Because if I do it gentle, if I'm in the middle of the room, now I don't fall over. I didn't overshoot. Right leg, push back downward. Walk the feet in a little bit. That's a little trick. Right leg lifts, kick up. 5. Good, come down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and kick my left leg up. It's going to try and touch the wall. As it does, I'm going to engage my right leg to switch it. So I'm going to switch my heel. Which heel is touching the wall? I'm bring on my right leg. So watch me. So here, I kick up. Now I switch. Then I come down. What this is doing, it's teaching me how to balance on my hands. Because as my right leg, my left heel's on the wall, right? As my right leg comes up, I'm actually very light right here and I'm balancing. And then you'll go, holy crap, I'm balancing. And then you'll touch it and you go, wait, I think I could have balanced longer. Okay? So we're going to do this 5 times. Doesn't matter which heel you do, whichever side you're better at. Push back, downward dog. Kick up and switch the heels. Good, come down. Big breath in. Exhale out. This, you need something to teach you how to transition from the wall to the middle of the room. This does it. This is his goal. So you really want to spend time with this. We're going to do this 2 more times. 5 times each, okay? Take a breath. Exhale out. We're going to go back to it. Push back. Kick up and switch. Good, switch. Let me come down. Take a breath. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. This is important, this stuff. Okay, so we're going to do it one more time. This will be our third. You need to get comfortable upside down. It can't be such a weird thing like it naturally is for us. It's naturally odd for us to be upside down like this. Okay, last one. Push back. 5 times, switch it. And down you come. Breathe deep. Okay, we're going to do one more thing, which I think is one of the most important things. You kick up to the wall. If you can't get up, upside down, that's okay. You can go back to the first one that we did, or just do downward dog with your heels on the baseboard. This is going to be challenging as it is. But if you can kick up to the wall, we're going to stay there for 10 breaths, which is about 1 minute. The reason why is because you'll start to shake and you'll start to get nervous. Breathe. Learn how to cope with that anxiety, that fear, and then you come down, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hold it for my 10, but you can hold it for however long you need to. Just say a little extra to flirt with that fear, with that anxiety. Okay, so here we go. Now, don't kick up and kind of like have this weird back bend. I like to put one foot on the wall and leave 1 foot straight. If you come down, just kick back up. Breathe. On the exhale, come down. Sit up tall. Breathe. One more big breath. Now start to circle the wrists and breathe into the belly. And change direction. Let's stand up. Come to the top of your mat. We're going to cool down with some classical sun salutations, which are so important because it's so it connects us back to the yoga, right? The calm, smooth breathing. So inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, fold over the legs. Step the left leg back, place the left knee down, lift the arms. Inhale. Hands down to the floor. Plank. Lower down, knees down, chest down. Inhale, lift up for cobra. And exhale, push back to down dog. Left leg up, knee down, lift the arms. Hands down to the floor. Step the back leg up, come to the front of the mat. Fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale to chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg back. Right knee down, lift the arms. Hands down. Plank. Lower down all the way. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, push back, down dog. Right leg up. Knee down, lift. Hands down. Back leg up, come to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Inhale. Hands down. Plank. Lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Knee down. Hands down. Back leg up to the front. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Lift. Hands down. Plank. Lower. Inhale. Exhale, back. Right leg up, knee down. Lift the arms. Hands down to the floor. Back leg up comes to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg back, knee down, lift. Hands down. Plank pose. Lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg. Hands down. Back leg up comes to the front. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to chest. Right side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg back. Inhale, lift. Hands down. Plank. Lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, push back. Right leg steps up. Knee down, lift the arms. Hands down to the floor. Back leg up to the front of the mat. Fold. Inhale. Exhale to chest. Take a moment here and breathe. And feel for what the practice has done for your body. And let's come down to a seated posture. Extend the left leg out, step the right leg over the left. Hug the right shin, and twist to the right. Switch the leg, extend the right. Step the left leg over, hug the shin. Left hand behind, lift up. And exhale, twist. Now send both legs straight out and fold. Inhale, come up. Now come to the hands and knees. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. And slide the left leg through for pigeon. Try and bring the forearms down to the floor. Now here's a little fun variation of pigeon. So I'm going to cross my right arm over my left, and I'm going to look to straighten. Start to lean in to the right side a little bit. And it gives you a different flavor of your pigeon. Now bring the right arm back, and now cross the left arm over. And start to lean into the right side so the left hip comes off the floor, and keep reaching the left hand out. Come back to the center and just take your good old-fashioned pigeon. And switch the legs. So bring the left leg back. Now bring the right knee to the right wrist. And then I slide it through for pigeon. And I come down. And just get cozy here for a moment. Left arm crosses over the right. And walk it out. Inhale, come back to the center. Now cross the right arm over the left. You can play around with it. Sometimes I lean into the left side of my body. Other times I drag into the right. And it just gives me a different sensation. Come back to center, old-fashioned pigeon. Come back to a seated posture. And take one more Paschimottanasana. Just fold forward. Come on, throw it back. Take Shavasana. So much more important, Shavasana, than any other asana we've done today. Doesn't matter if you rock that great handstand or whatever it is. This is the real practice right here with the Shavasana. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Start coming back to the body. When you're ready, you can sit up and join me for some chanting of this beautiful mantra that's calling out to love and divinity in the form of love. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Let's chant one time together. Big breath in. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified, hit the bell. If you're in a position to donate, please do so. We are a donation-based yoga studio in Huntington, Long Island. If you're in the area, please stop by. We have a 200-hour, a 300-hour. We do fun workshops and stuff like that. And I also own a jiu-jitsu school, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu school called Home Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you found the right place. So hope to see you soon.